Welcome. This is your Polkadot Specialist Vol, and today we're going to talk about what is a jam chain. So if you like this particular episode, please like and subscribe. Be highly appreciated. So when I get into this particular episode, this was a particular topic that was a little confusing, pretty complex. Sometimes with Polkadot, there's a lot of tech talk, and so when I was talking to different people in the community, there was some confusion on what exactly jam is and a jam chain. So recently I was on a call with some of Polkadot people from the team, and they kind of explain what the jam chain is. So because of that, I decided to make a quick video on jam chain. Now, when I started to hear about this particular technology, the first thing that came to mind as an analogy was when I used to watch Dragon Ball Z, which is an anime, like cartoon anime. And with Dragon Ball Z, there was this particular character called Freezer, and in Freezer, he would always constantly adapt. He was like the ultimate super villain, he would constantly adapt. Every time you turn around, he's upgrading, getting more and more powerful. And that's essentially what Polkadot is doing. It's constantly doing upgrades that does optimization and betters the overall technology. So in short, Jam is going to be an upgrade. Okay? So what does Jam do? Polkadot is made to be interoperable. It's made to transfer, communicate assets and information across different other technologies, such as from Polkadot to Ethereum, or from Polkadot to the different technologies on Polkadot called Parachain. So to transfer, one coin or information from one place to another. That is supposed to be its core function. But at the moment, there's other things that you could do on Polkadot, such as OpenGov and some other different things that are available. So one of the things that this particular jam chain does in the long term is it's supposed to streamline the relay chain. So the stuff being transferred from one area to another. It's supposed to make that real seamless, make it pretty much bare bones, where it just really just does the one function. And they want to take all of that information that's not doing that, all the extra stuff like OpenGov and all the other things that Polkadot can do, and put it on its own area called a common good parachain. So pretty much a common good parachain is kind of like a parachain, but Polkadot runs it. Asset Hub is one of the places similar to this. Asset Hub is kind of run by Polkadot, but it's its own area that does making the coins and different things like that. This would be another common good area that a lot of stuff like OpenGov and different things will go. And that should clear up the relay chain. So the transfer of assets, the transfer of information, the interoperability of Polkadot. So that's one function. Now, another function of the jam chain. So it's actually going to be, like I said, its own pretty much layer one, common good layer one. And the other thing that can do is not only is it going to have like OpenGov and some other different things. So when I say OpenGov, just so you know, that's open governance. So that's where people vote. That's where a lot of proposals and stuff are done. That's where all that information happens. So in case those individuals that don't know what OpenGov is, it's open government or governance. So to kind of go back to what I was saying, this particular area is also going to be for something called services, which is kind of like smart contracts, where people can come and they can pretty much open a service, kind of like a smart contract, and deploy different services. And this particular chain, this particular area on Polkadot, where all this information is going to be going to, is going to be permissionless, where anybody can do it. So if you want to make something really unique, you do it here. Now, I specifically asked the team, I was like, hey, well, how does this affect like Astar? How does this affect like Moonbeam? Because those are platforms where people do decentralized applications. And so they pretty much were saying it just gives people another option overall. Now, just keep in mind, Astar has dApp staking. It has a place where a developer could get paid, so that's going to be a differentiator. Moonbeam, they pretty much have it where they're very interoperable with Ethereum, so a lot of people that use Ethereum are familiar with Ethereum, they're going to have that. Now, what separates Jam? What does it bring to the table that's different? So on Jam, when people build here or they take out a service here, it's going to be very, very simple. So one thing that people used to say about Polkadot is it could be very complex. On this, it's going to be very, very simple. It might not have some of the features and the benefits of Astar or Moonbeam, but on here it's going to be a place that people could do some real simple services, some different simple services. Another differentiator is the coin. So the coin is going to be Polkadot. So that's great. That gives Polkadot even another utility, another thing that it could do. So the coin's going to be used on here. It's going to be Polkadot. So that's what separates this from the other options, such as Astar or Moonbeam. Because on Moonbeam and Astar, you can actually have your own coin, something totally different. Or you can use the Astar or Moonbeam's Glimmer coin. Or you can take out and do your own coin altogether. On this, it's only going to be Polkadot. Now, they put asterisks on this because all this has to be voted on through the OpenGov that we talked about earlier, where different proposals are happening. So this is pretty much the idea of what the Jam chain will be. And now it's a matter of the community saying if they're okay with that or if there's different things they want to tweak and change. But in essence, Jam chain is going to be a way that Polkadot can optimize its technology by removing some different things that aren't necessary on one of the features called the relay chain, where information is transferred around. And now they're going to have a specific area where all these different utilities and functions will be that will separate the two. So that will make things run smoother in the future. This is kind of like a future-proof type situation. And also create an area where people can build permissionlessly, very easy, not complex way, and deploy different services to individuals. So those are the two main things that I took away from the Jam chain. So I hope this episode can kind of clarify some things. This is new, so some things could change in the future. This is how I understand it based on my conversations with the team earlier today on a call. And so I appreciate you taking time. Again, I am your Polkadot Specialist Var. I appreciate you taking time to watch this particular quick episode. Please like and subscribe. It'd be highly appreciated. God bless. Have a great day.